So I'm still thinking about how my dad was killed by an intruder into his flat. And this was the year 2000, and this was a long time ago. I've just recently become aware of the details of what happened. I'm just stunned at my selfishness and my basically evil behavior to my dad. And the thing that's on my mind is that my dad made such an effort to raise me by himself, and he was poor, it was difficult, but by himself he raised me, and he raised me well. He cared about me so much. And as he got older, I didn't care for him in return. I didn't return the love that he bestowed on me. I'm really stunned that I was so cold towards him, so unloving. It doesn't make sense to me now. I cannot understand why I behaved so badly, why I was so selfish and completely ignorant and stupid in not understanding what a sacrifice he made to raise me as well as he could. He was old, he was poor, but he did what he could for me. He understood what I needed and he put himself out for me. And he was old. He was born in 1919. I was born in 73. So he was already over 50 when he began to look after me. So I only thought about myself. I had no understanding of what he did for me. I never spent any time at all to understand and think about his life. I was only concerned with my life. And when he treated me in a way that I thought was bad, it probably wasn't, but I considered it to be bad. It made me feel like I was trapped, like I had a hard life or whatever. But when I think now of what he did for me, I'm just stunned that he made such an effort. And to die like this, being searched by some criminal. And he was only associating with this criminal because he needed some contact with someone, some connection. But I was unloving and cold towards him. I was selfish and cruel, basically. I just didn't understand what he needed. It didn't cross my mind. I truly hate myself for my mistreatment of my father. And to die in such a manner, all alone, because I moved out because there was trouble between us. I'm thinking now there shouldn't have been trouble. I should have been more considerate and I should have tried to make his life better. I'm in supported living at the moment because of an injury, so I need help from staff. And I really appreciate the help that I get, even though it's limited. Even little things mean a great deal to me. And I'm realizing now how I could have helped my father the same way. I could have made his life easier and given him some pleasure. Helped him out a little bit. And he was old and by himself, and I was cold and unloving. And it really doesn't make sense to me now why I was so evil. So ungrateful for his care of me my whole life. It was just me I was thinking of. And this is so unbelievably awful, and it's so tragic that I can't do anything to make it even a little bit better. And then for him to die like he did, with some love life searching him for money, it is completely evil, my behavior towards my father. I suppose I'm basically not a good person. I don't know why I turned out so bad. Considering how he cared for me my whole life, why did I turn out so selfish and rubbish? Doesn't make sense. I can't believe this is all history now. This is 20 years ago we're talking about now. But I've had this injury that affects my memory, and so I'm refreshing my memory now. And that's how I found this.
Morning, Sarah.